Okay guys, today, a little different. I am trying not to get my dog barking at me. This is a totally different from my norm. This is a COOEY 22 made by Winchester, Canada. Model 64. It's in great shape. And it's a semi-automatic. And this poor table has seen a lot of abuse. This has, so because you can't find the magazines anywhere, Maverick. This is a Savage magazine conversion kit on here. So it'll fit a regular Savage 22 magazine. And to put that in, you did have to do, okay, let's say hi to the Maverick. Hi, Maverick. Hi, Maverick. Hi, Maverick. Hi. Okay. You'd be good. You have to make a modification to the magwell. So this used to go across. You have to take a section here. So basically what it does is enable space for the mag release right here. So I'll show you when it's all done. But what I'm doing now is this. So I guess this was finished years ago. This was given, somebody passed away and I got it from a family member. And so I guess it was years ago, it was refinished. So it's not bad, but after, numerous years, the finish is sort of, it's a brown, showing its age. So what I'm doing is sanding it down, and I'm gonna see what the color looks like underneath. If I'm just gonna varathane it, or I'm gonna stain it maybe in a, so this here you can sort of see. So sometimes, Maverick, if you stain this or just put a varathane, it will show a really nice color, and that's what I'm hoping. It's almost like a walnut sort of deal. You can't see it like this, but I have another COOEY that's the same thing, and these lines almost look like they glitter. It's weird. So we'll sand this down and show the finished product. If this butthead will let me. You gonna let me? You gonna let me? Okay, let me. Okay guys, be back after it's all sanded down. Okay, so this is the progress so far. So originally sanded it down with 80. Now you can do, 80, then 100 or whatever. I find for the start, 80 is great. Especially with these older stocks. It takes the old finish off really quick, so you don't have to spend all day. And so I used 80 and took it all off basically, and then I did stain it. It was a light wood underneath, so I thought it might have been a different kind of wood, but I stained it with some varathane. This is gray, and it actually is really good because it has a sponge, so you don't have to brush it on. You just use the sponge and then wipe it off. Don't let it sit too long. As you can see, honestly, I love the color. It's like a gray. I didn't want something that's going to paint it gray. I wanted just to stain it. And then what you want to do is get this stuff here. This is diamond wood finish, exterior satin finish, varathane. I've used this in the past. Fast drying, water-based. Apparently doesn't usually turn yellow over time, and it doesn't. I've had for years. Do a couple coats, make sure you don't have any drops, drips, and then sand it. I just use a 400 wet sandpaper. You don't necessarily have to wet it, but works a little better. It makes the sandpaper last longer because it doesn't stick in it. And do a couple coats, sand it lightly, because you don't want to go through that finish and then sand off the stain. And then a couple more coats, another coat, sand it, another coat, sand it, about 4 or 5 times. And so the state it's at right now, it's got enough finish on it. I just need to go over with maybe like an 800 or something just to knock off a couple little tiny burrs. Other than that, I'll show you when it's all together. It's a nice gray. I think it's a birch originally. I'm not sure. Okay, that's a wrap. Turned out, I think, great. Exactly how I wanted it to turn out. Uh-huh. He thinks so. Uh-huh. Right, Maverick? You always want to be star of the show. So, not bad for a 1964 COOEY 22. Perfect shape. I'll have to get some videos of shooting it. I don't know if this thing's ever been shot, but all right, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for all kinds of weird videos, outdoor videos, shooting videos, hunting videos, ATV videos, dog videos, bass. Don't mind the dirty hands. We're just out working on the ATV and no spark still.